Hey YouTube, this is like my, I don't know, wonderful boyfriend. This is the most requested video I've gotten recently, which is how he got, I guess, big arms and swole but strong and, that whole thing. So he's going to tell you all about that. Well, I guess I do my domestic duties.
All right, I'll make 3 quick points just to, for time's sake. First off, the biceps and the triceps are relatively small muscles, so don't be afraid to overtrain these muscles because it's really hard.
Overtrain? You just doing everything.
Well, everybody's using it now, so you gotta use the common terminology. Anyway, don't be afraid to be in the gym for 2-3 hours hitting arms. This is a relatively small muscle group. It's not like you're training legs, not like you're training chest, not like you're training back, and you're gonna need 2-3 days for recovery. Arms, like I said, they're smaller muscles, so you're gonna recover a lot faster. You're not gonna be as sore. It's just an easier muscle to, overload. So don't be afraid to get in there and have an arm session last you 2 or 3 hours or so. The second point is you want to hit the muscles at as many different angles as possible. This is what's going to hit every fiber you possibly can hit, and you'll end up with a larger, more full muscle. So, easiest way to do that is to play around with different grips. I mean, if you're doing curls, you can do the easy bar curls, 21s with a straight bar. You can do reverse curls. So, just play around with different grips. Also, play around with different eccentric and concentric motions. So if you're coming up and you're squeezing at the top, hold that for about a second, release slow, so the eccentric movement probably 2 or 3 seconds long. So just mix and match with different things like that, play around with the grips, try as many different angles as you possibly can, because there's going to be certain movements where you're going to recruit other muscle fibers that you don't really want to do. So like if you're doing standing curls, most people are throwing in a little bit of a swing there, and that's going to use the front delt. And if you do something like spider curls, that takes out the front delt, and you're strictly using biceps, and it's a killer workout because you don't get any of the help that you were expecting to have in a standing curl or any other version of a curl. So just play around with different things like that. And the third point is to go to failure on your last set. So even if you're doing like a superset of, let's say, 3 exercises, on all 3 of those exercises, if that's your last set of that superset, you want to go to failure on each one of those lifts. So let's say if you're shooting for 10 reps, if you can bang out 11 or 12, good, keep going. That's the only way you're really going to get your body to adapt, is by pushing yourself to the point where, you're well into your uncomfort zone. So just stay in there and enjoy being uncomfortable, because that's pretty much the only way you're going to get bigger arms or any bigger muscle, period, is to constantly be at a point where you're uncomfortable and you're giving the body a reason to adapt. Other than that, just keep hammering away at them. Train your arms 2, maybe 3 times a week if you can. Thanks.